Happy birthday, Capricorn. This is a gift to me, a gift to all of you from me for your solar year birthday. So it's a solar year birthday reading. I do the coffee cup and kind of divide it with the gemstones, and I really did cast everything so I wouldn't to shorten the time of recording this. At the end, I will also what am I trying to say? Pull some astrological oracle cards. And at the end of the reading, I will also cast a one wish stone for your wish for your solar year, so you can make that at the end. So let's get started. This is an intuitive reading, not an astrological one. And yeah, and you know, a year can be ups and downs. So let's take a look what we see here. Very quick and general reading. So what are we seeing here? Home and foundation, there are some changes here. Capricorn, you do have a lot of spiritual messages and a lot of spiritual paths. This is good here about building your foundations, and it's like rebirth, changes within you, okay? So what we see in the base energy, I am seeing here, all of you, I mean, you know, it's a reading. I will give you guys some numbers and even each decan. Relationship changes are big, okay? I see a Pisces energy. Pisces energies also could mean endings. You know, it is the last sign of the zodiac, but Pisces and the energies of Pisces is showing up. A lot of opportunities are coming through. News of money looks like is showing up too, and anything that you start, like a new business, a new project, anything with finances will bear fruit. So I do see that kind of energy. I see success a lot. So we're seeing that energy too. What I see, basically, this is a good year for a lot of you. There is success, victory, travel. Some of you may be purchasing a new car, doing some traveling this year, but I do see movement ahead. There is some victory and success when you least expect it, so kind of surprises are looking good. Love is coming into focus too, so a lot of love around you too. I do feel that the challenging aspects here could be everyday work, okay, service to others, things like that. A lot of errands, busyness, and also this is thoughts of moving, okay, leaving some fears behind you. Health and well-being. For some of you, this is parenting. Maybe parenting adults, parenting children. I don't know, but I do see parenting showing up here too. And I do see here that as a challenge, some of you, it's like your kids grown up, they may be moving away. So something like that is showing up. New love or new beginnings with love is definitely showing up. For some of you, like I said, kids may going out to schools. Maybe they start preschool, you put them in daycare. I don't know. There is that kind of energy. Studying. Some of you will be taking courses this year. Some of you will be expanding your education. All right. So it's like January, February, March. We are looking here. There's like a lot of romantic energy. Romance is showing up. A lot of you, love is in focus and romance. So that is showing up. I do feel that there will be something very heavy in your mind, or you may be feeling stuck in some areas, and you may have to, like, you know, give something up to get something. So there is that kind of energy, okay? I do see good energy with kids. You're in the spotlight. You are attracting a lot. There is a lot of popularity too. So beautiful opportunities coming. I do see money coming in, slow moving, and this could be a new job, or where a job gives you an opportunity to build and grow on. So I do see that kind of energy looking good. For some of you, this is like an earth sign energy, or someone who is going to be steady. If it's love, you're dating, this is going to be a long-term relationship or taking your relationship to another level. So love and romance is really showing up, in popularity, pretty good energy here, okay? I do see also, this is like the first 6 months, I see children are in focus. Children are a big thing for most of you, what I'm seeing here, okay? So children I'm focused. This is planning children, children moving, leaving, coming back home. Some of them, I mean, there's a lot of that kind of energy. For some of you, this is going to be pregnancy, addition to maybe grandchildren. Some kind of energy with children is showing up. The past is showing up too, and reminiscing the past a lot too. For some of you, if you haven't seen your siblings or you've been estranged from your homeland, you may be like where your home, it's like connecting to your ancestral land, home where you were born, that kind of energy. I do see that that is coming in very strongly. For some of you, I do see moving. For some of you, I really do see you got the tree of life, so there's a lot of growth, and I do see this is like home businesses showing up, financial independence, really good too. A lot of you will be changing your occupation and job this year too, but some of you may be building your own business. For some of you you'll get a job where you will be a higher up. I mean, pretty high. This is like one of the top level VIPs or something. You're definitely a boss somewhere, some of you, okay? You're definitely taking your power back, and you have help from authorities as well. So I see authoritarian energy here and help from authorities. Yeah, and this could be also a relationship with an age difference. If you had some kind of fallout with a father or a masculine figure in your life who was kind of like set in their ways, this may be a time where there can be a sense of reconciliation. So we are seeing that kind of energy. Children are definitely coming through here too and taking your power back. And a lot of energy here too. So wow. Someone may get a really nice gift from a masculine figure. This could be a father or someone, actually someone, a boss or someone in authority. So I'm seeing that kind of energy too. That is looking good. Pregnancy, addition, children, a lot of that energy is coming through. Okay. Now, when we look at the gemstones here, the latter half of the solar year, we are seeing some decisions that need to be made. We do see a negative cycle, negative person. This is a personal tower. It's in the upright, so that means it's there's been changes. You're going to be making more changes with yourself. It's like rebirth. A lot more epiphanies, the way you think, the way you feel. Home, luck, fortune, money, family, all of that is coming through. Here is the this is the addition too. This could be pregnancy, or this is definitely new beginnings. The seeds you plant now are going to come to fruition. The world is your oyster. A lot of different energies here, a lot of different ideas. Home foundation is showing up. Love is showing up. The way you feel, compassion, love, all of that is there. Home foundation, there is a lot of activity there too. Ideas, communication, education, all of that showing up here too. Home foundation and also health and your well-being is showing up, and love. I mean, there's a lot of things of being refurbished here, okay? What we're seeing here, a lot of you will be studying, learning something, okay? Either you're going back to school, either you're going to expand your education, or that is showing up. There are mentors around you too. This could be former teachers, connecting with them too, or some of you may be going to the teaching field. So I do see that kind of energy showing up as well. I do see some prayer, something that you've been wanting and that you've been praying about will be answered, okay? How it's going to be answered, I don't know. There is some spiritual decision and something coming through too. I do see you are changing the way you look, your appearance, somehow, some way, your personality, your appearance. Some of you have this glow about you too. So really good energy. For some of you, if you're going back to school or if you're teaching or whatever you're doing, you will be admired. Okay, now get the rest that you need. I see health and well-being, so be careful of your health and well-being. This is getting rest and watching the health and well-being, and that's somewhere maybe the second half, so summer going into fall. I do see standing your ground, giving things a second shot, and be persistent, because I do see manifestation. You can manifest a lot too. I do see a supportive female here too. I do see your emotions here. This is emotional intelligence, balancing your emotions and using your intuition, and that's going to help bring a lot to you. Home foundation is definitely coming through. For some of you, there could be an engagement, someone gets engaged in the family, or this is taking your relationship to another level. Some of you will be engaged, getting married. Home, there is some in positive adjustments too. Family dynamics, I do see that. And manifestation is really big and high. There is an addition to here too, and strong new beginnings. Okay, but you definitely are still like revamping, changing, rebirth. It's like totally different you. I want to say. So that's coming through here really strongly too. Very strong. All right, I feel important numbers for all of you is 6, 63, 56, 7, 4, 3, 74. Okay. Somehow, some way they will come into play, whether they're combinations, spiritual numbers, or something during your solar year. All right, now I'm going to pull the cards. All right. The theme for your solar year, you have Aries. So an Aries will come into play somehow, some way, or the time of Aries is going to be important. Aries is the ruler of the first house, so initiations, and it is a fiery energy. Okay, this is a time to make some positive milestones. New beginnings are coming through here to connect, doing everything natural. It's like a natural process. Connecting to nature is going to be very important too. So Aries is showing up, and you can see where that is in your birth chart or the time of Aries. All right. The challenge for your solar year is Earth. So Earth signs, and this is bringing your ideas, passions, and goals to reality and creation. And sometimes when this is a challenge, it's like being patient, lack of motivation. You need to kind of motivate a little. So the reality of such situations and creativity, that could be the problem. It's like you got the ideas, you got the mojo, but then again, creativity and building upon it, that is kind of coming up as a challenge here, okay? Or earth signs, which are Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, okay? They're coming into play, but this is your energy too, and changing things around. So we are seeing that energy. Your home foundation, you overall is fire. You're on fire this year. So this is a lot of action. This is a lot of action, fiery energy. So this is a lot of personal growth. And this is like sometimes something, it's like fire under your butt, to get you going with some certain situations. Personal growth is coming up here. That's very important. Fire signs may come into play. You already started with Aries, so that's Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. So fire energy and a lot of action, and that is going to create a lot of personal growth for you, okay? You overall. Now that can indicate be careful of fire around the home, or anger, temper with others. There's always the negative side of every element. Love. This is for love, which is your romantic relationships, personal relationships, friendships, and all your desires, is Neptune. When Neptune's around, it's very spiritual. So some things are on divine timing. Sometimes with Neptune, there's a lot of intuition, empathy. But the negative thing about Neptune is sometimes there is something there that's foggy that we're not seeing. So be careful about relationships and that, to see the reality in a situation. So it's better to take your time and take a time out when it comes to love and relationships and desire. So taking a time out, taking a break to see the situation clearly. Okay, so because there's sometimes a fog there, but this is spiritually connecting as well. Okay. This is for work, finances, career, and the world around you, others around you. You have air. Okay, air is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. They could come into play. Air is all about thoughts, decisions, intellect, communications. But again, it's very logical as well. And I do feel at this point, in this area here, we are talking about, this is your work, career, and finances, and others around you. Teaching and learning is coming through here. Again, this is a lot of you will be going back to school or becoming teachers. Okay, so I do see that learning, teaching is really coming up in these areas as like occupations, or like parenting, teaching, learning, that kind of energy. With work, career, finances, there's something that you'll be either taught or and learning too. So there's a strong influence there too in intellectual decisions. And what you need to know, or the unexpected around you, is Jupiter. Oh, you got some luck on your side. So Jupiter is ruled by Sagittarius, okay? Jupiter brings you some kind of luck too. It's also spiritual, and it's also your career and fortune. This indicates a lot of changes and adventurous energy. And you can see where Jupiter is during the year. So adventurous energy is coming through here too. Beautiful and expansion. So there is some luck on your side too. So that's something that you needed to know. And the outcome of your solar year, you have Mars. Wow. More fire, ruler of Aries too. Secondary ruler of Scorpio. Mars is action again. Okay. And what we're seeing here is spiritually evolving. You need to be spiritually, emotionally connected and putting action into things that you desire. Spirituality, I don't know why I'm picking up spirituality, is big here too. So a lot of action is coming through too. Yeah, the downside of it is war, anger, picking and choosing your battle, patience, okay? But spiritually, becoming spiritually more attuned as well, okay? Now, for the first quarter of your solar year is the energy of Aquarius. So Aquarius may be coming through, okay? Dealing with the Aquarius energy. So they could help or hinder you, and that is the first quarter, and it's the next sign after you anyway. And Aquarius energies, again, we're thinking it's a ruler of the 11th house. So these are friendships coming in, good energy, changes with groups of people, delving into, again, spirituality, divination. So we are seeing that energy and a lot of compassion around here too. The second quarter of your solar year is Pluto. Pluto is not the easiest energy. It is transformation. It is a major change. And I feel this is going to hit in relationship areas too, okay? Or business partnerships. So I do feel that kind of energy too. There's going to be some kind of changes, deep connections, death and rebirth, and transformation. So we are seeing that energy coming through. So, you know, one needs to die and regenerate, okay? And the third quarter of your solar year is Mercury. Mercury is coming into play here too. So Mercury does go retrograde 3-4 times a year. So communications, Mercury is, you know, everyday travel and that. So I don't know where they're going to be going at the times they go retrograde. So this is coming through. So there could be needing to clearly communicate and understand at that time too. But communications are really coming through here too. And the last quarter of your solar year is the sun. I saw something very similar in your cup. So the sun is your vitality. It's your energy. It's your personality. It's how the people view you in the world. This is a beautiful energy. You're in the spotlight too. Okay. Things being made more clear to you. Beautiful opportunities coming through. So you end the year pretty well. All right. Now I'm going to go by each decan. Okay, like born first week, second week, and third week. But all of this applies to everyone. I'm going to pull it together. So if you were born the first week of Capricorn, this is what applies mostly to you, is Aquarius and Pluto. So when we're seeing these two energy, definitely seeing, okay, the energy of Aquarius and Pluto. So we're seeing this regeneration here. A lot of compassionate energy, I feel, is very important. Being compassionate and a lot of compassion with others around you. Partnerships, all kinds, love partnerships, all are coming through here. You have a lot of universal support and support around you. Connect with natural remedies, and I do feel connecting with nature and also seeing the signs, okay? I do feel the energies of Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn are coming in strong here too. Okay, so I do feel that energy. There is something here that you have to forgive yourself or forgive someone as well. So I see that energy. Important numbers I feel for you will be 9, 99, and 26. If you were born the second week, you have Pluto and Mercury. Again, regeneration here is hitting you with Mercury. I do feel that there is, through communications, through death and rebirth, there is going to be some enchanting type of energies, mysterious type of energy too. For some reason, spring is coming in really strong for you too. So this is not the easiest energy. I do feel you have a yes answer to move forward. Okay. Communications are big for you too. And I do feel you may be dealing with a Virgo energy too, is what I'm picking up here too. There can be somebody coming back from the past, okay? So I am seeing that energy, and that could be a Virgo energy. That this is like, especially when Mercury maybe is in retrograde, okay, with Pluto here. So someone may be coming in from the past, could be a Virgo energy. So I'm seeing that kind of energy and a lot of changes in communications for you. If you're born the last week, numbers that are important for you is 3, and 6, 8. If you were born the last week, you have Mercury and you have the Sun. Yes, communications are important, and there are going to be changes. Maybe somebody coming in the past for you too. I do feel here with the Sun, manifestation is high. You can manifest a lot. Expect some quick changes of plans, sudden changes here and there, and strong new beginnings for you. Any disappointments will turn in the best for you, and you can manifest a lot this year. You also have a very strong yes answer if you have a question, okay? Your numbers is 8, 3, 33, okay? All right, so when we're looking at all of this, very interesting energies, I really do feel synchronicities are going to be important, okay? Things are going to be emerging. We do have Pluto here too, a lot of changes. Everything you want and desire, it's going to be there. So you can really reach your goals this year. There's an intensity with relationships. Definitely taking back your power here is what we're seeing here. A lot of help around you too. This could be a very fast-moving solar year too. There is voids that you may have to deal with at times in darkness, feeling lonely, or something that you need to kind of fulfill. Things are going to be emerging and coming through and shed light too, okay? All right, so if you haven't done so, we're going to now cast a one wish for your solar year. Okay. This is a split stone. What I'm seeing here, overall, because there's a lot of energies out there, overall, it's possible. Action, desire, help from others. With the help of others, you can achieve. Talk is going to be important, communication and action. So it's very possible overall. For some of you that I feel out there, it could be a sudden change of situation. So it's a no, and it's a blessing in disguise. Something else comes through. For others of you, you need to rethink something, okay? You need to rethink this wish. There could be something negative, or it's not said right, and there is something unknown about it. It's like, be careful what you wish for. And for others, because it's split, for other energies I'm picking up out there, it's like it's a yes, but there is a sense of twist of fate as well, okay? But the overall underlining is possible with the help of others. You can achieve, and talk and communication is very important, okay? All right, Capricorn, that was your reading. You can follow me on Instagram. I post daily birthday readings, daily pick-a-card readings, and I do offer these readings on my website, but they need to be ordered in advance. I wish you a happy birthday and a blessed solar year ahead, and bye for now.